All right, guys, Mike Caudill, brand ambassador for Go RVing, and it's it. It's the final time. I'm so sad. We are at the very last product unveil for the 2023 RV dealer open house here in Elkhart. Storms were coming. They've stayed away. It's not sunny, but it is beautiful out, and it is the fall. And I've spent the last 3 days sharing with all of you some of the most amazing products that are coming to market, not only here in 2023, but 2024. And it's an exciting time to be a part of the RV industry. And I've been able to bring it to you, the customer. This is a dealer show. All the dealers are here. They're all happy. They're getting to show off some new products. And I get to bring to you on social media all the amazing things happening. So I hope you've been able the last few days to really take it all to heart and see some really cool products. Now, I'm excited to be here to end the show. If any of you know, yesterday we talked about the Volkswagen Westfalia, and that's where it started for me with my mom and dad. But when I got married, my wife and I wanted to carry on that legacy of RVing, and our first RV was a 2002 Keystone Cougar with it was 2 bunks on each side, so 4 total beds in the back. It was heavy, it was old school, and it was awesome. All of the memories that my kids have were started in a Keystone, and it was the Cougar, which is still on the market today, and it's amazing. So I wanted to start and end with some iconic stuff, and for me, with the memories, the tugging of the heartstrings, it all started with that brand right there. I might get a little teary-eyed because this is the last day, but I can't because last year Jeff had a shaved head, and we were talking, and it was all about fun RV stuff. So you guys have a new product. They have a new product here, and Jeff's going to come in. He's going to be amazing because he was last year. But before I kick it over to you, I just want to talk about where the market is right now and what people are looking for, what they're getting into. Overlanding has become this amazing new part of the RV segment.
Absolutely.
And you haven't had one.
No, we've never really dipped our toe into that market.
But you dipped it now.
It's time.
Yeah, it's time. And so I purposely have not gone inside. It's like show and tell. It's like I feel like it's like Christmas. It's like you want to open the gift, but you can't. This is the new OBX, and as I walked up, I was like OBX, and my brain's like, what's the name? What's that mean? You know, I get it. It's Outback. And then when you told me the name, I was like, oh, I get it. OB is Outback. X is like X Games, like cross country. It means like we're going to do something performance oriented.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to be quiet. You're going to tell me what this all new RV means for Keystone, for Outback, and the brand.
Awesome. I appreciate it, Mike. It's awesome. It's something we've really never got into, and this market has gotten so big that it was time for us to go into that market, get into overlanding, and offer something that the customer is really asking for, and we're going to do it as best as we possibly can. So all new OBX. I mean, we've got a ton of cool features on this thing. As you look, I mean, we've already lifted this thing up. It's lifted over 4 inches on here. So we do an independent suspension. It's a BAL suspension. It's kind of coupled with a Dexter torsion axle.
Yep.
And it gives you a ton of clearance, gets you off the road, gets you grinding a little bit, right?
Yep.
So super cool feature here. But what's off-roading if you don't have solar?
That's right.
So on this particular unit, we're going to do 440 watts of solar. So two 220-watt solar panels up top. It's going to couple with those Dragonfly batteries, 200 amp hour lithium batteries. It's got you going.
And let's talk about that for a second, right? So when you think of overlanding and you think of getting off-road, sometimes you don't put technology together with off-road. You just go, all right, I'm going to get out and I'm going to go four-wheeling. But those Dragonfly batteries are super critical for this because when we think about overlanding, we think about getting off the grid, right? And when we're out in the middle of Moab, we're out in the middle of Anza Borrego Desert, there's nowhere to power up. And those batteries from Dragonfly are legit. Like you can actually pull the sun right on the top with solar panels. I think Keystone was the first one to offer solar panels standard.
Yes.
That was it. I remember hearing that you were the first ones to start that a couple years back, and you can increase the number, right?
Yeah, you can. And we've got a little side ZAMP solar plug-in too. If you want to add some little suitcase, briefcase solar panels out here on the side, you're set.
You're totally set. All right, pointing out a couple different things up here. Come over here, talk to us about the Suburban griddle setup.
Yep.
This is where Dad's going to cook bacon in the morning. Pizza, maybe little pizzas at night.
Little pizza, little eggs if you want.
Detaches.
You can do anything. So
Keeping
that'll pull
easy.
right off. You got a bracket right here. When you're not using this, you can take it off. You can slide it in your nice pass-through up front. You've got a little quick LP quick connect things get out of control, you got a little water.
Actually, put your water near where, yep.
Absolutely.
Smart.
So,
and the dog, wash them off over the backside.
You got it.
Got it.
You got it.
All right, so we make our way down. You got aggressive off-road tires. We got the 4-inch lift. I do want to show the pass-through up front really fast. I think it's really important for everybody to kind of see what storage looks like.
Yep.
So you've got great storage and functionality up here. And I think that's great design, right? So when you think about off-roading, you're probably going to put some extra items in there as well, like your clamp stamps that you use for putting down. So there's, the sand rails that you put down when you get stuck. You can put those down for your Jeep or for whatever it is. It's all about off-roading and taking that kind of stuff with you.
You got it.
Are we going to go inside, or
yeah,
what else you got? Bring it to me.
As you look in there, I mean, you see this big box in there. That's going to be your 2,000 watt inverter. So we got a bunch of 12-volt appliances on the inside. You got to have that inverter on board, so you're all set. You got that charge controller in there to manage your power coming off of your solar. So really cool, really interesting stuff. It's going to get you going, like you said, out in Moab, getting ready to go.
All right, I'm excited.
Let's go inside.
All right, let's go check this out. Let's see what we can do on this. And how long is this?
This one it's a 17 BH, so the box is
17 feet in length. 17 feet in length.
Yep. 7.5 feet wide.
You got bunks in here. Wait, how'd you stack bunks in here?
Yeah, well, you know what? When you're going, you got to bring the kiddos, right?
You got to bring the kids. So this probably pops up, I'm going to guess. There's storage for bikes in here, right?
Yep.
You'll be able to
you
get
got
bikes
a bike
in here.
door on the off-door side, so you can flip that up and you fit your bikes in there, and it's just really easily accessible.
So bikes, you got bunks for kids. You got storage up on top. Beautiful kind of a maple color up here.
Yep.
I like how you've accented the entry, the glass that goes here. To give it a little extra look. Massive window. These are polycarbonate windows,
Yes,
right?
Sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so run me through the windows and some of the tech on the inside and the design.
Yeah, absolutely. These windows are dynamite. Okay, so when you're out, you want to bring that outside in, right? So we go to a big window. These are dual pane windows, so it's going to keep this cool inside, right? Or it's going to keep the heat out. Awesome feature that we have on these is your integrated shade. So on the exterior of this shade is that reflective foil. So you're keeping that heat when you're trying to stay cool. Open this thing up all the way, and you can pull up your screen.
Yeah.
Man, you get some nice breeze through
It's a
there.
great desert rig, right?
Yep.
I mean, that's what makes this so awesome is that you're going to take this out off-road. You're going to be able to get it dirty. You got the 4 inches of clearance. But when you get to that mountaintop, you're popping the window.
Absolutely.
I love that. Tell us about the bed behind you.
Super cool. So we got a really cool queen bed back here, but we've also equipped you with some pop-up charging stations. So you got your USB, you got your USB-C, you got 110 outlets, and then put your phone right on top of that thing and it'll charge it, wirelessly. So super cool. A little bit of storage right here underneath. And then you can lay here, you got your TV, 12-volt entertainment TV too. So
you know what I noticed in here? So many of the trailers we go in have the little circular lights.
Oh yeah.
And you've eliminated it with these. What are these?
These are the coolest. So if you turn yourself, and there's a little dimmer switch, and it's getting kind of moody in here, but this has gotten rid of the puck lights that everybody knows in their ceiling, and it's really cleaned up the roof line.
Yeah.
Super cool feature.
This is the ultimate adventure getaway for the weekend kind of vehicle trailer that is perfect. You got 3 burners here up on top, which is awesome, right? It's all Furrion products, which is, highest in quality. Big farmhouse sink right here that's stainless steel. All your controls over here. You got your microwave. Are we
12 volt.
12 volt, okay.
All 12 volt. So again, goes back to that off the grid camping.
Off the grid camping, 12 volt. This thing is battery powered. I mean, that is
ready to go.
Ready
Watch
to
your
go
head on that 18,000 BTU roof air.
right here.
Yep.
All right, so full air conditioning on the inside. This is probably your vent that opens up. Can you get it nice and cooled down in here?
That'll oscillate and kind of keep the air flowing.
Full bathroom.
Yes, sir.
I mean, come on now. We got toilet in here. Come check out the tub. You got a full bathtub in here, and when I say full bathtub, what I mean is you have the ability to keep the water high, like water low, and you can fill this up. Man, you know what I would do in here? Tucker. This is where Tucker the pup is going to get a bath after being out in the desert for the day or outside. Storage up top here. You got a vent in here. You got your toilet. Everything's super functional. Have you been able to talk at all about price?
Yes, we have.
For the consumer.
Yeah. So if you don't feel like you're going to take this off grid, which most people are, but if you don't feel like you're going to take this off grid, you're kind of looking between $35,000-$40,000. If you're going to go off grid and really, really get in the mud,
add some stuff on
yep,
there.
you're going to add some of the beefier suspension, that independent suspension, the big tires. You're going to be somewhere in between, you know, that $42,000, $43,000 range. So.
But that's taking you off road, and I mean, what is amazing, and I feel like for the next 15 years, I'm going to say post-COVID. Yeah. People want to get off road, man. They want to disconnect. They want to go out. They want to enjoy time with their family. They want to look up at the real stars. They want to take in, you know, all of what life has, and that's what Keystone's doing with this. Thank you so much for showing off the all-new OBX.
Yes,
it's like,
sir.
I feel like OG, OB. This thing is so cool.
It gets you
I
going.
love the design. I love the name, right? That cross-country name on it. All right, you guys ready for this? We're going to go down and look at one of the coolest fifth wheels. We're going to go down that way and check out one of the coolest fifth wheels. This is the Montana. And I've talked about the Montana in the past. This one's the new 35-inch, but you got to check out the exterior design on this. I think the color is the first thing that really sets it apart, is this new Montana. And just that fast, I've got my next interviewee. Nick is with me.
How you doing?
Man, I am good. He is the product manager for Montana. Now, what Nick doesn't know is that I've actually been to the manufacturing facility. I know how many you make a day. I did tell you that, didn't I? I told you.
You gave me the heads up, but it's awesome.
I
love it.
So I've been to the manufacturing facility, so I've been able to see firsthand what it takes to build one of these. Before we even talk about what you've done new with the Montana, I want you to talk about the Montana brand as a whole. What does it mean for Keystone?
Yeah, so Montana's our flagship brand, right? We have our Montana High Country, our Montana, and then you also can option to our Montana Legacy with full body paint and all the options. But ultimately, what we want to be is the #1 luxury selling fifth wheel in the world, and we have been for north of 20 years in a row.
And this is your full body paint.
This is actually brand new. We're debuting it here this week. This is called our Mountain Edition paint package. It's something we just want to be a little bit more aggressive and do a darker paint scheme with those gold lines and give that kind of mountain scheme that we do for our Montana brand.
I always use my wife as a reference on this, right? So for me, it's all about like sports car, aggressive outside. It's where I spend most of my time. I'm all about grilling out, right? It's football, it's grilling out, it's tailgating. And so you're giving me that performance look, but I got a feeling the inside is probably what Mama's going to like.
She's going to love it.
Yeah,
This is a brand new floor plan. I promise she'll love it.
The windows look new. Are these new windows for the year? Is this something? These look different.
So no, they're just larger.
Larger.
Honestly.
Okay, so you want bigger
we
windows
just want
for
bigger
the year.
windows.
Yep,
So
bigger windows
same
for the
styling, but we want bigger windows. And this specific floor plan has more windows than we've ever put on a unit. Once you get in there, it's like a fishbowl. And honestly, that's what we want. We just want to bring in as much natural light as physically possible.
The style. I mean, just this exterior. I haven't spent this much time talking about exterior, but this is just gorgeous, and this is the Legacy as well.
This is the Legacy, yes.
This is the highest trim level.
Yeah, so you can get Legacy without full body paint, but when you get full body paint, you automatically get Legacy, and so that means you're getting disc brakes, you're getting in-command system, you're getting all sorts of different options that we add in on our Legacy package. So every bell and whistle we can offer gets thrown into this.
All right, so we're gonna make our way on the inside. You've got LP connectors out here. Is that LP or what is that air?
Yep. That's LP Quick Connect
you got
here.
Storage up front.
Tons of storage. This has got a rear cap on it. But yes, this specific floor plan, we're excited. It's a 35-31 rear entertainment. Big, giant L-shaped sofa. Tons and tons of room in there to take a look at.
Got to go inside and check it out. All right, here we Oh, whoa! Yes! Look, this is a first. You knew this was going to happen.
Yes, I knew you were going to be
This
excited.
is why I don't go in an RV before going on video, because I would have walked in. I could never replicate this. I've never seen this setup. This is awesome.
So any floor plan that we do that's kind of a separated kitchen and living room in the past, we've had some kind of step up or step down. We want to do one main level floor, but have a dedicated kitchen and living room space with this giant L-shaped
Hey,
sofa.
I wish y'all could see this, right? Like, and I think I said it in a video yesterday. I'm like, how do I get to the next RV maker and talk about something cool? Every one of these RV makers has really gone to the next level. This is something I have never seen before. This is amazing. Look at the size of this couch. I mean, this is what you find in your home, man.
And so these are both recliners, but that's a giant trifold. So when this comes out, it makes a giant sleeping space. So when you have family, friends, kids, whatever you want to be able to sleep here, plenty of sleeping space, which will look straight at your big 50-inch TV, or you drop that down on that televator and you got a big giant window on the backside.
You got a massive television that comes up from out of that cabinet. You've got a fireplace. You've got speakers. You've got you know, some mood lighting. I see the recessed lighting with some of the puck lighting. You've got air conditioning. You got fans up on top. You've got storage. But I mean, I just want to hang out here with all my friends. Like, I don't need to be at home.
One of the other things that we want to do this year too was this slide over here. So typically that's always a table and chairs. And you can option that in, but one of the things that we constantly hear from our customers is, where's a spot that I can sit and do some work, right? A little bit of a workstation. So we went with the solid surface top over here. You got a couple bar stools, cross ventilation through those windows,
awesome.
and sit there and work.
Now, seriously, Nick, this is so cool because how often do we ever, and my son is 16, my daughter's 14, how often do we actually sit down at a table?
It's few and far between.
Right? If we're going to sit at a table, we're probably going to be outside. If we're inside, I mean, it's the modern family. It's 2023, man. Kids are sitting over here when you're camping. It's not about, it's about being together as a family. Like, we're watching a little bit of television, we've got comfort. But this is like in the morning, I can just see myself, man, I want to take this whole window and open it all the way up and be like, it's so awesome with this, the way this is set up. You guys nailed it with this whole living area. No doubt about it. This kitchen is something that I've never seen, right? An L-shaped home residential style kitchen where, here you go, bud, right? Like, you make dinner, you can hand it. Like, you've got all this functional space. Massive farmhouse sink. Man, I didn't know I was going to be all this amped up for the last video today.
Yes, convection microwave, big 24-inch range. You've got option between residential refrigerator, or you can get into a 20 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator as well. So you can do either or. And then to your point on storage, pantry. So we did sliding pantry doors. So these cross back and forth. But the nice thing here, this can shift open, and now you got a spot for your coffee maker, right? Keurig can sit there. It's still hooked up to the solar, so you're already inverted outlet that's ran. And then once it's time to go, just slide this thing back closed, and you're ready to rock and roll to travel again.
That is awesome. The wood accents, the farmhouse door, the residential refrigerator, this L-shaped kitchen with the big L-shaped party couch. Look at the crossbeam up here.
It's just something to break it between kitchen and living room.
Man, it's like Nashville meets Texas meets LA. Like, this thing, I'm a little bit in shock, man.
And then we redid the bathrooms too, so it's important for you to take a look at that as well.
All right, shower. We come up to the bathroom. We've got a big bathroom with storage in it. Look how big this shower is with this cool. It's almost like a rainfall type look. Like a rainfall look. Beautiful setup here on the shower. Man, I'm just blown away by the fit and the finish, and the feel and the look. I think your designers did a good job coming up with a good look and a good feel. We're going to come into the bedroom and check it out. So this is a king-size bed, right, in here?
King-size bed.
King-size bed, blackout blinds.
You've got little CPAP shelves up top, so they're already set up for CPAP shelves. You've got 110, 12-volt that's up there.
USB. I feel so bad, man. I let everybody else talk, and then I get here, I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
No, that's fine.
Storage right here. You've got sliding doors here with storage as well. Shoe case. Hang your stuff up here. Washer and dryer. I mean, this is the ultimate, right? Television up here protected. You have so much coolness on the inside. I'm really impressed with this new Montana look. Are you able to talk about pricing, Nick, for the consumer?
Yes, so this MSRP on this 3531 is $112,000 on like a standard run. So the way this is equipped today would be roughly $112,000 MSRP.
It is absolutely stunning, the interior of this. It really feels so big, so roomy, but just look, it feels homey to me, and I want to take that on the road, right? I want to take the comfort that I have with my home on the road, and I get to do it. So I can go, if I want to be rugged, I go with an OBX, with Outback, the previous one we were showing. And if I want to go, for my family, I think about my kids, I've done it all. And this is, from an RVing standpoint, this is where it's really at, man. This is awesome.
I can't thank you enough for looking. Like I said before, we have so many floor plans that you can look through between 35 feet all the way to 42. But this just fits that kind of meat and potatoes, that 38 feet where we can get to and gives you everything you need.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great layout for us. We appreciate you taking a look.
Thank you so much, Nick.
Thank you.
This has been an absolute pleasure. I'm getting tongue-tied. It's the end of the day. We're going to come back out here for a minute, team, and we're going to close out the 2023 RV dealer open house. It has been my absolute honor and privilege to bring all of you at home what's happening here in Elkhart. It's been such a fun couple days. I want to show you guys a couple things. I'm actually coming in and I'm not allowing her to do it. All of what we've done here over the last few days, massive thank you to Tracy Stevens, who has been our videographer. She has been the one responsible for shooting all of this amazing content. And I can't tell you guys how much I've enjoyed sharing all of this with you. So that's it from here in Elkhart, Indiana. We're going to close it down. Coming to a TV station. I'll be here at 3 in the morning broadcasting live across the country on news stations talking about the RV industry as a whole, what it means to the economy, and most importantly, bringing you guys some of the most hottest RVs hitting the market here in 2024. All right, gang, I hope you all enjoyed it. Provide your comments below. Hit that subscribe button, and if you're not following, it's Mike Caudill. Make sure you get over and follow us as well. All right, team, that's it. 27 videos in 3 days. I'm out.